Hey friends, so today I wanted to have a little catch up session and just chit chat. One of the main things is I wanted to talk about people pleasing. All right, so I have not talked to you all on Substack for a couple weeks, and I was like, okay, I want to share this this stuff about people pleasing, but I really don't want to write a blog. And then my brain was kind of like, well, it's Substack and it's your email list, and they're used to you writing, so you should write. And I'm just like, but I really don't want to. Like, this is the conversation that I was having while I was in the shower washing my hair. And then it just brought me back to this people pleasing conversation. So, one, I want to just start with the little catch up part. So, we haven't talked in a couple weeks, and I joined this membership. It's for yoga teachers. It's like a business coaching for yoga teachers, and a lot of times I'm in programs that are specifically for coaches, but I've been saying this for years, like I really want to identify more with the yoga and somatic side of my business. Somatic just meaning body, versus just like coaching. But I haven't really been taking steps towards that other than taking different yoga teacher trainings. So I joined this membership that's for yoga teachers. And one of the things that we're doing is creating a digital course, just like a mini digital course that'll be under $100. And I've just really been kind of sitting with myself and wanting to go really slow now that I'm letting myself finally go down this path of identifying more as a yoga teacher. And so I've just been kind of being to myself so that I can really stay with what's true for me. Like, what does my soul want to create as we move down this path of identifying more on the yoga somatic side of my business versus always moving forward with the coaching side of my business. So I just been kind of to myself, just contemplating and listening. So I haven't been I was doing reels I think I had maybe hit it like a 30-day streak of doing reels, and I've just kind of backed off of everything. So that kind of catches you up to where I've been. And then on one of my client sessions, we were talking about people pleasing, and what she shared, like she was talking about advocating for her son with her teacher and just letting herself say something that she wouldn't normally say, because she would be like, oh, is this too harsh? Like, what did, what she think what's she gonna think of me? And I'm like, yeah, that's people pleasing. And she's like, yeah, really? And I'm like, yeah, we don't often look at these things as people pleasing. We kind of, a lot of us look at people pleasing as when somebody asks you to do something and you don't really want to do it, but you say yes anyway. And many of us have been in those situations, and some more than others, and they heavily identify with being a people pleaser. But we also people please when we don't want to say something, like when we or don't want to say something, don't want to do something because we want the other person to like us, not think we're mean, not think that we're too much, and the list goes on. It still goes back to wanting them to think a certain thing about us. And so we play small, we hold ourselves back so that they think a certain way about us. That's people pleasing. That's you caring about what they think. So we, I'm sharing this with my client, and then the very next day I find myself in that situation in an Uber. So the Uber driver is just talking, and it's fine until 1 o'clock hits, and this Facebook group that I'm in, like the coach was going live, and I wanted to hear what she was sharing. And then so the Uber driver had quieted down, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put my earbuds in and listen to the live. And then of course, soon as the live starts, he starts talking again. And I'm just kind of like trying to listen to both. But I can tell my body is not happy. Like, you're doing too much. Your attention and energy is going in too many different directions. You need to tell him that you're listening. And that voice in me was like, he's gonna think I'm mean, he's gonna think I'm rude, because I've been talking to him all this time. And then I just for another couple minutes still just listening to both, and then that voice came up strong, like basically like you was just talking to your client about this, like you're not about to be in here people pleasing. So then I had to just say, hey, I'm actually on a listening to a call right now. And he's like, oh, okay, okay. And then I just was so proud of myself. And so I just wanted to share that. Like, it's so funny how sometimes, we coach and teach and share, and then we find ourselves in those same situations. But I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not about to tell my client one thing and me do the exact opposite. No, like, that's just not how I roll. And then this same thing with this video of like me wanting to talk and share and catch up on video, but my brain is like, but this is your email list, this is your your Substack, you need to write. And I'm just like, and also want to have a bullet list on like people pleasing and the different scenarios, and would have been a great blog. But it's like, that's not what I want to do. Like, that's people pleasing. And I'm just like, I'm not going to do that right now. Like, I may do that in the future because I think that would be very helpful. Is to, have a blog, an article about people pleasing and sharing my story and other different scenarios so you can catch yourself. That's going to come. But today it's like, no, I just want to do a video. And then my brain is still like, but people on your list don't really watch your videos. And I'm just like, you know what? That's okay. I don't care if only 3 people watch and 3 people want to hear from me. Like, that just, it is what it is. Like, I'm not going to people please. This is how I want to communicate today. And like, that's what I'm going to do. And so I'm recording this video. So, yeah, I really think that that's it. That's all I wanted to share with you. And I will see you in our next conversation, whether it's video or written. And if you have any insights or things you want to share about people pleasing or just what is going on with you this summer, feel free to comment or reply back to the email. And I will talk to you next time.